It's a Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Shai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at Great Millstone. And a blessed salutation to the Akiams in the Foka and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. And come another lesson to edify the church of Yahushai, the 144,000 and the 1/3 men, women, and children, and confusion of faces, Israelites that scatter among the heathen nation, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Right? This lesson, I was inspired to this lesson, and I was talking to the brother from Guyana, GMS, brother. Yeah, what's up? He was, going through with different precept, on WhatsApp, different precept about showing that the Mosai, is Salah. Right, the prophets are the Mosai mouthpiece. And the brother say he gonna do a lesson on it, and I tell you, what? Hey, Abratazai gonna do one on it too, to show you people out there who claiming, that you have a personal relationship with the Mosai and his son, like a Jake, at camp last night, he was saying the same thing, that he had a personal relationship with the Mosai. And basically he was telling, you don't know the Mosai. You don't know. You understand? You don't know the Mosai. So we telling you, what the Mosai require of you, what the Mosai hate, You understand? So, Jake walking out there thinking they have a personal relationship with, with the Mosai and his son. You understand? But the Mosai is deal with his prophets. The Mosai is give the prophet the vision. The Mosai is give the prophet the mystery, the prophecies to go and tell you Israelites when you going off, what you need to do to be saved, what you need to do to cleanse yourself, and what you need to do not to be destroyed. So the Mosai deal with his prophets. You can't go to okay, we here in Trinidad and Tobago, and the Prime Minister is his name is Dr. Keith Rowley. You feel anyone we can say, what? We just gonna go straight to the Prime Minister and talk to him about an issue. No, you gotta make an appointment, and then you gotta wait on the day that they're gonna give you for the appointment. You gotta deal with the people under him, and they're gonna deal with him, and then he can get a word. You know what? Let me speak to him personally, or tell he or she XYZ. And that's how things is do it. And that's how the Mosai do it. Even carnal men do it like that. You just can't go straight to a man and say, well, you're gonna talk to him. No, you got avenue that you gotta go through even before you meet a man, or sometimes you don't even meet the individual. You deal with the men that is under him, that who he set up to deal with these certain issue or certain matter. So the Mosai have his prophet, how about Hashem Yahushai, right? So we just go into the precept and bring it out, right? This is Numbers chapter 12 verse 5. And the Lord Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I the Lord will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. You understand? So the Mosai is deal with the prophets. The Mosai is who give the prophet the mystery. The Mosai is who give the prophets the vision to write down these scriptures. The Mosai is who give the prophets the wisdom, knowledge, understanding to understand these mysteries, these dark sayings, these parables, to break it down to the people. The Mosai don't deal with anybody. The Mosai pick out the people the prophet who you're gonna deal with. And all the prophets are Israelites. According to the scripture, all the prophets are Israelites. Right? You understand? Right? It tells you in the scriptures. Right? Verse 7, he said, my servant Moses is not so, whom is faithful in all my house. He said, with him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in the dark speeches, and the similitude of the Lord Yahweh shall be upon him. So he didn't speak to Moses in parables. He speak to Moses straight. Right? You understand? It's he said, and the similitude of the Lord Yahweh Hashem he behold. Wherefore then were he not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And a lot of you people are going to be destroyed because you're coming up to the churches and being disrespectful to the Heavenly Father, being disrespectful towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I feel like you're being disrespectful to us, but no, you're being disrespectful to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So people out there think, walk around the place with a delusion, thinking you have a personal relationship with the Most High. The Most High don't deal with everybody. The Most High deal with his prophet, and the Most High prophet deal with the Most High heritage, which is the children of Israel. He said, go and tell the children of Israel their sin and their transgression, roughly paraphrasing Isaiah 58:1. Alright? You understand? Let me get the next precept. So the Most High is deal with his prophet, and the prophet bring the message. The prophets are the Most High mouthpiece. Right? Not these pastors in this church. These are false prophets, and they were set up by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua too, to deceive the ones we don't want. Right? There's another lesson right there. You understand? But they're showing that the Most High don't deal with everybody. The Most High deal with his prophets. Right? This is 1 Samuel, right, chapter 28. A matter of fact, let me get 2 Samuel first before I get 1st. Alright, let me get 2 Samuel. Alright. 2 Samuel chapter 7. I'm gonna start at verse 4. 2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 4. And it came to pass that night that the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto Nathan, saying, Go and tell my servant David, thus said the Lord, shalt thou build me an house for me to dwell in? So you see, the Most High speak to his prophets. The prophets are the Most High mouthpiece. You understand? The prophets are the Most High mouthpiece. So the Most High deal with his prophets. This is the Most High messengers. Right? The Most High angel. The word angel means messengers. You understand? So the Most High have the angel on the earth right now. All these camps you see around the globe, preaching and saying that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you are the Israelite, you are God's chosen people, and you Edomites going into captivity. Now you are the heathen nation. They are the Most High. They are the Most High angel on earth, the Most High messengers. You know, telling you what gonna happen before it happen. It means to tell before. You understand? There's a job of a prophet to tell before, and everything that we tell you come out to the Holy Bible, right? You understand? So the prophet is the mouthpiece. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the Most High deal with the prophets. And, right? The Most High deal with the prophets. Right? Let me get the next one. Let's just get to the point. Let me get 1 Samuel now. Because when King Saul, you know, when the Most High take his spirit away from King Saul, the Most High wasn't answering King Saul neither by prophet or neither by dreams. This would say, this is the point. This is 1 Samuel chapter 28 verse 15, and Samuel said unto Saul, and this is when King Saul went to the witch to bring her back Samuel, because Samuel was in the spiritual realm resting, right? And this when the witch bring her back Samuel, and this is what Samuel said to Saul, right? This is 1 Samuel chapter 28 verse 15. And Samuel said to Saul, Why hast thou disquieted me to bring me up? And Saul answered, displeased, for the Philistine make war against me. These Hamites, our enemy, right? He said, and Yahweh is depart from me. Yeah, the Most High take his spirit away from Saul. It tell you yeah, the Most High take away his spirit from Saul, right? When he said the Most High removed from him, right? Let me get it. That's Edification, right? Alright? Most High depart from him, right? This is first think it's Second Chronicles. So okay, let me see. It's Second Chronicles. Right? Salakia again. Right? It's 4 Samuel 16. 4 Samuel 16. Yeah, it's 4 Samuel chapter 16 verse 14. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. Right? And this is why we say, hey, 4 Samuel chapter 28 verse 15. And Samuel said to Saul, Why hast thou disquieted me to bring me up? And Saul answered, Displeased, for the Philistine make war against me, and Yahweh will depart from me. The Most High take his Holy Spirit away from him, and send an evil spirit upon him. You understand? This is with the Most High to him, right? He said, and answer me no more, neither by prophets nor by dreams. He said, Therefore I have called thee, that thou mayest make known unto me what I shall do. And who was Samuel? Samuel was a prophet. In Israel, he was a prophet. So King Saul said, the Most High answered no more by prophet. So the Most High revealed his secret unto his prophets. Right? Let me get that. The Most High revealed his secret unto his prophet. So you're gonna know exactly what's gonna happen, what you need to do. Because the secret is given unto the prophets. Right? Let me get that. You know, so you people coming around and talking all kind of saying you people are just drunk. A lot of you people drunk. A lot of masses of the people are speaking to you Israelites. Right? The masses of the Israelites, they are spiritually drunk. It's a set of drunk people in the spirit is coming. Right? It's 3 verse 7. He says, Surely the Lord Yahweh will do, but he revealed his secret unto the servants of prophets. So the Most High secret unto the servants of the prophets. So the prophets gonna tell you what gonna happen. And this really many Lord you, starting with our elder Apostle Tar at Great Millstone, and all the apostles and elders come down, and all the sincere comes across the four corners of the earth. This will be doing. Right? So the most through his prophets. Right? This is Hosea. Right? So the Most High deal with everybody. The Most High deal with his prophet, and he tell him, go and tell these people. Right? He go and tell this people, hear ye indeed and see not this. Hey, you understand? The Most High speak through his prophet. This is Hosea chapter 12 verse 10. He said, I have also spoken by the prophet, and have multiplied vision and used similitude by the ministry of the prophet. So the Most High mouthpiece is the prophets. Right? The Most High mouthpiece is the prophet. This is Luke. Right? The Christian like to say, oh, there's the Old Testament, come to the New. Let me go see what it say. This is Luke. Right? Luke chapter 68. Luke chapter 1 verse 68. It said, Blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he had visited and redeemed his people. So his people is the Israelites. And had raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he speak by the mouth of his holy prophets, which had been since the world began. So that's how the Most High speak, by the mouth of his holy prophets. They who bring the message to the people. The Most High don't deal with everybody. Get that crap out your head. The Most High deal with his prophet. The Most High have his messenger. Right? And the ones who hearken unto the Most High messenger, them gonna be saved. Hebrews chapter 1, and when I mean them who listen, I mean the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, and the confusion of faith Israel is scattered among the heathen. Hebrews chapter 1 verse 1, it said, the power Yahweh, who at sundry times and in diverse manner speak in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, had in these last days spoken by spoken unto us by his Son, whom he appointed heirs of all things, by whom also he made the world. So the Most High speak to us through the prophets. The prophets are the Most High mouthpiece, and also he spoke through his Son. Right? His Son is the Word. Right? His Son is the Word of the Most High. So the Most High have his servants who he give charge to come and tell you Israel what to do and what not to do, and what you got to do to receive salvation. So the Most High don't deal with everybody. You understand? When the Most High come down and speak to the children of Israel in Exodus 20, the Son don't tell Moses, no, Father, no, the Son Salaki, no, Moses, you speak with us. We're gonna hear everything. We can do everything with the Father said. Let's the Most High speak with us and we all die. Roughly paraphrasing. So that's how the Most High do. The Most High speak through the mouth. The Most High mouthpieces the prophets. The Most High deal with his prophets. The Most High don't deal with everybody. You understand? The Most High don't deal with everybody. And the prophets are Israelites. Now these wicked, these dogs, these Hamites who claim to be pastors, the Most High don't deal with these Hamites. Right? All the prophets are Israelites. Let me get it. Right? This is let me see, where is it? Right? All the prophets are Israelites. Ezekiel, I think it's Ezekiel, right? Yeah, Ezekiel chapter 30 verse 17. It said, thus said the Lord, power art thou he of whom I have spoken in old time by my servants the prophets of Israel. So all the prophets is Israel, right? The Israelites, right? Israel is our forefather, right? This is Ezekiel 30 and 17. Thus said the Lord, power art thou he of whom I have spoken in old time by my servants the prophets of Israel, which prophesied in those days many years that I would bring thee against them. You understand? So hey, so that's how the Most High speak. The Most High speak through his prophets. The Most High reveal his secret unto the prophets. The Most High don't deal with the Most High don't deal with the whole entire nation of Israel like that. The Most High sent his prophets to talk to Israel. Right? Let me get the next one. You understand? The Most High sent his prophets to talk to Israel. Right? Let me get in Jeremiah 25. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 4. He said, and the Lord Yahweh had sent unto you all his servants the prophet, rising early and sending them. When he mean rising early, before the destruction come, right? He said, but he have not hearkened nor inclined your ears to hear. You understand? So the Most High is sending, most of the Most High is send his prophets to speak to the children of Israel, right? You understand? Let me get one more and close up this lesson, right? Let me get Ezekiel, right? This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, who was Ezekiel, a prophet in Israel, right? Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So the Most High didn't go speak to the whole nation the whole nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, and you confuse and faces Israelites that scatter among these heathen. No, he sent his prophets. The Most High prophets scatter around the four corners of the globe, and we do this lesson, this video epistle. You see the prophets out on the streets, right, on YouTube and various social media platforms, speaking the Most High word, telling y'all Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, repent, turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The Most High ain't coming to you individual and tell you that. No, the Most High have his servants. You understand? Which is the prophets, right? You understand? Verse 18, he said, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die. This wicked is the Israelites, right? And thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So the prophet that see the prophets have no easy job. The Most High revealed the secret unto us. We can't sit down at home with this. No, we gotta go out on the highways and by as was commanded. Go ye into the highways and the edges, right? You understand? And to do this video epistle, to wake up to the elect to hear this word and be sealed. So we gotta speak this word. He did it hear the forbear. Verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and this is what the Israelite men doing out in the highways and by, we warning you Israelite to take heed. Because the economy gonna collapse, World War III coming, martial law, the microchip gonna become mandatory. If you take the microchip, you're gonna die. Because it's the mark of Satan, the mark of the so-called white man. We telling you about the famine that coming. In all the land gonna got famine, grievous famine. You people gonna eating your own son, your children, your wife, your daughter, your brother and sister. You're gonna be eating. You're gonna be killing each other because there's no food. We telling you about the destruction and the evil that's about to come. We telling you about the missile, the ICBM missile, right? Which gonna be the plague that gonna the seventh plague we're gonna release on America and various parts of the world, which is these ICBM missiles. So we telling you what gonna happen, right? Ezekiel 3:19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, which is these Israelites who taking heed, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So the prophets, they deliver themselves. They bring the message, you don't take heed, so you die. You understand? So the Most High ain't dealing with everybody. The Most High deal with his servants, his prophets, and he reveal his secret unto the servants, the prophets, to go and tell you Israelites what you need to do to receive salvation. Alright, so hey, with that, was edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule at a great millstone, and a blessed salutation to the Akyums and the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the elect, right, to the Akyums and the Akwats that listen in silence. Shalom.